Dempsey. It's Aiden again coming at you with your workout of the day. So today the workout very important because both of the components, we have the jump and the run, they're both on the PPT, right? So whether the V1 or the V2, you're going to be jumping or running. So this is an important one for you guys to be able to practice. So for the jump, it's no less 50 feet. So if you're not sure what 50 feet looks like, you can use a driveway as an example. So the average width of a two-car driveway is about 20 feet. So if you're looking for that 50 feet, you jump one way 20, one way back 40, and then about halfway, and that gives you for your 50 feet. So for the technique tip that I'm going to give you, when we're thinking about long jump or the broad jump, we want to make sure that we're using a counter movement. So that counter movement, what it really is the opposite of the movement that we're going to be working. So as I jump, if I'm going that way, I want my counter movement to come down before I go up. So what we want to do, instead of pausing here and waiting for that energy to dissipate, we want to think about aggressively bouncing down and then exploding up out of that jump. So as an example, if I bring myself down and up very, very quick, I'm going to take advantage of the elastic properties of our muscles and our tendons and all other tissues. So I go down quick, and then I'm able to jump myself forward and get a little bit more explosive power. Now moving on to the run. Again, if you're not sure about the distances covered, a quick tip that you can use is if you use Google Maps on your phone, you can actually mark a location out, and that's going to tell you the distance. So if you're looking for something like 1,600 meters, you just play around with the distances, mark yourself out a location, and it's going to tell you how far you're going. So just use that distance, run until you get there, and you're going to have your distances covered. As for some technique tips, what I want you to focus on is two things. Number one is called the mid-foot strike. So the mid-foot strike, what we really want to avoid is the heel strike. So a lot of times when we run, we overextend our stride and we put our heel out in front. Really what we're doing is we're hitting the brakes every single time we do that. So in order to avoid that, we want to make sure that we're landing on the mid-foot. So instead of overextending each one of those strides, we want to bring that foot right underneath our hip. So as I run, I really want to think about bringing my foot up and bringing that foot right back down underneath my hip. The other thing that we're going to focus on, which kind of ties into the mid-foot strike, is the cadence. So by cadence, I'm talking about your foot strikes per minute. So typically when we're thinking about efficiency of running, we're looking anywhere from 160 to 180 foot strikes per minute, right? So if you're not sure what that feels like or what that sounds like, you can download a metronome app. They're free on the App Store. You download them, you can set your cadence, and you can just plug that into your headphones and you listen to that while you run. So again, to recap, for our jump, we're focusing on the big counter movement before we jump. And for the running, we're focusing on the mid-foot strike. So landing in the middle of that foot underneath our hips, avoiding the overextending and heel striking. And we're also focusing on the cadence. So quick, short steps at about 160 to 180 foot strikes per minute. All right, enjoy the workout of the day.